like 4:15. And if anybody knows John, that's what he always used to say when he had to wear a suit, that he's got to get this back to the funeral home in a few minutes, so hurry up. But, I've been in Waukegan 24 years now, and I think John was one of the best guys I've ever known here. He used to give me a hard time sometimes, as Janet knows, and she'd yell at him, tell him to cut it out. But he would pull me aside after showing off in front of all you politicians, and he'd pull me aside and he would say, hey, I really know you're fighting for Waukegan. I know you have our best interests at heart. And as Wayne mentioned, when we did the referendum in 1997, the first person we thought of to help us was Bob Morrison. And Bob came into my office. It's in the same spot there. We sat in the couch. We talked about some strategies. And he said, Greg, I'll be happy to help the Park District and the community, but I'm only going to do it under one condition. And that's if my friend John DellaValle would help out. And he said, the strategy is that I'm going to be the nice guy, and I'm going to get up in front of the community, and I'm going to tell them all about the parks and why we need to save it. But we need a guy like John on the ground helping us politically and run this like a political campaign. So I said, okay, Bob, well, what do you want to do? He goes, I'm going to pick up the phone right now. And Bob picked up the phone and said to John, can you help us out? And John said, absolutely. John came right over to the park, and these guys sat and talked about how we're going to do this, and we walked out of there with a good strategy. And Bob has the same regards. He couldn't be here, he's sick, but he always said that, you know, anything for John, as you know, and the two of them grew up and played as children together. And John, again, great times, you know, always laughing, always having a great time. I know, you know, he used to razz me because I'm a Penn Stater. We went down to a Penn State Northwestern football game, and when you're from the opposing team, they give you the tickets as far away as you can get. If you've ever been to the stadium at Northwestern, we sat practically looking at the entrance to the locker room, and he never let me forget that, taking him to a football game, and we had a great time that day. And he was a tough guy. That day it was probably 10 degrees, and he shows up with a golf jacket, no hat, no gloves, and I said, you sure you don't want, we're at a football game, you know, you got your hats on, what's the matter with you? But we had some really, really good times together, and he loved Waukegan, he loved all of us here, and I'm really so proud that we can have him here. And then also at the facilities that we're developing, the field house, Bob and John's name is on there on the plaque. It'll be on the plaque up at the sports park. It'll be on the plaque at the aquatic center, and everything that we've done associated with that 1997 referendum. So they really set the stage for the future of our park system, and we'll forever be indebted to John for that. So, Janet, this is the least we could do, and now you can have a place to sit when you walk your dog. Thank you.
Janet asked me to say a few words. Of course, I go way back to John when he was dating Janet. I was in high school. He was on the three-wheeler. Remember the three-wheeler? We should go back to it. They were great. I remember them sitting in the W shop. I really do. John's been my dear friend for forever and ever, it appears. We used to run some school board elections. Said we could put anybody on that school board. And John loved the school board. He forgot one thing to mention that John was very important to doing. That's about the magnet school down at Andrew Cook, I call it, down in April. It's Andrew Cook School in my old days. And John started that magnet school with a middle class in Waukegan. Good education facility to go to. Also, you mentioned Bob Morrison, and I remember that campaign. He had a heck of a time to get to me, but I did. And it was the right thing to do, but
Larry, we just didn't want you working against us.
John's a great campaigner. He loved politics. And what a loyal friend. I mean, if you're a friend of John DellaValle, you go to the bank with him. I mean, and he also loved to play cards. Former Mayor Hyde, we played cards. John, at one time, I think John had more votes in the city council than the mayor did. There wasn't anything he couldn't get if he wanted it. He was kind of the silent mayor in a sense, you know. And what a great man. We played cards at his house all the time. Loved Friday night. He loved cards. He thought he would beat me. I wasn't a very good card player. And I started adding up. Let's see, I got pie, coffee, ice cream. My wife got pie, coffee, ice cream. I lost $1.50 to John. John, I may have lost, but I'm way ahead of you. I think that would have cost me at the restaurant. And he would laugh and giggle, but he loved to win. You know, he loved to win, but he lost. He thought he was winning. What a friend. You know, I remember when he was real ill too. When you see him all the time, you see John. What a fighter. He wasn't willing to give up. He wanted to hang in there because he wanted to stay around. And he loved life. He loved his family. He loved Janet. He loved the boys and girls. And all I can say is we lost a great, great guy and a great leader in our community. And we always remember John DellaValle. I know I will always remember John DellaValle, and I'm sure the community will. Thank you for having me talk, Janet. I appreciate it. We appreciate you too. Thank you.
You're all invited over to Gojo's for something to eat. So we'll all leave here and go up to the Gojo's restaurant. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, absolutely.
Just one thing, I'd like to see my son.
Oh, he really looks like him too.
Yeah, you'd never know, would you?
No, exactly.
The last time I saw him, he was in.
I'm begging